Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Game Watch Live. Hope you're all well on a lovely day, as it is here at the moment. It looks bright and sunny in Manchester, which in London, which is going to be good for football. We've got this live watch along. Just checking everything's okay. If you just bear with me just a moment. There we go. So we've got this live watch along of the Arsenal-Man City game, one of the biggest games of the season, because we expect both of these teams to be challenging for the title come the end of the season. And although Man City haven't started the season off as well as Arsenal and Liverpool, and we still do expect them to be up there challenging. And I think today is going to be a really tight game. Anybody wants to join in the live chat and let us know what they think about this game, if they've got any thoughts on the game, or even just a score prediction, let us know what you think. With just around about 10 minutes or so to kick off, let's just take a look at the teams as they've been announced. Just bear with me while I bring it up. I'll get there eventually. Right, so we'll start with Arsenal first. They've gone for a 4-3-3 formation as Mikel Arteta. Starting off with Raya in goal. The right fullback will be Timber. Saliba and Gabriel will be the two centre-halves, and Calafiori will play at left back. Your three midfielders will be Mourinho, Zubimendi and Rice. Madueke and Trossard will be your two wingers getting forward in support of Gyökeres. So a 4-3-3 for Mikel Arteta, where Pep has gone for a 4-1-4-1. So different formation. They have Donnarumma in goal, who had such a good debut last weekend and made a great save from Mbeumo late in that second half. Kusanov will play at right back. Diaz will play alongside Gvardiol in the heart of the defence, and O'Reilly will play at left full back. Rodri will be playing just in front of the back four, just helping to defend that back four. Bernardo Silva will play on the right hand side. Foden retains his place in midfield alongside Reinders, and Doku had such a good game last week on the left. Haaland, of course, up front. You know, he's on fire at the moment, scoring goals for fun. So that's the teams as it is for the start of this game. Thanks to everyone who's joined us so far in this live watch along before the game gets underway, about 9 minutes or so. If you're not a subscriber, please do become a subscriber and hit that like button as well. So just getting things sorted out. Hit the notification bell, and of course become a subscriber. It just helps the channel to grow slowly but surely, which is what we are doing with the help of your support. But it is really appreciated. You can get involved in the chat if you want to. Just let us know what you think the score's going to be, if there's going to be any score at all. Do you think Haaland's going to get on the scoreboard today? Do you think Gyökeres is going to get on the scoreboard? Madueke's been playing well so far. I mean, there's not much to pick between these two teams, and I think the only question is, are Arsenal going to be adventurous and go for it? There's been a lot of criticism over them just lately that when they do play these big teams, that they tend to go a bit defensive and sometimes settle for a draw and end up losing it, like they did against Liverpool, when it was thought that they should have had a go at Liverpool when they were at their most vulnerable, and in the end lost it 1-0 to a fantastic free kick. But Arsenal are at home today, so it's the onus is on them to go for it and win the game, especially if they want to keep up with Liverpool, who are 5 from 5 at the moment. We've had two games early on today. Sunderland and Aston Villa drew 1-1, and I think it was Bournemouth and Newcastle. There was no score there in that game. So if we can just have a quick look at the league tables as they are at the moment. If I just bring that up. We've got Liverpool at the top, 5 out of 5, 15 points. Tottenham are in second position at the moment, having drawn last yesterday, and they are 5 points behind Liverpool already in 10 points. Bournemouth move up a place above Arsenal, and they've got 10 points as well, just behind Tottenham on goals scored. Arsenal will move up to second if they win today on 12 points. Crystal Palace are in fifth on 9th. Chelsea losing a bit of ground again. Their inconsistency is haunting them, and they're on 8 points from 5 games, so already 7 points behind Liverpool. Now, that's a big gap already after 5 games. Sunderland got a creditable draw today after having a player sent off, and they're in 7th on 8 points. Fulham follow them on 8 points. Then it comes Everton on 7, Manchester United on 7, Leeds on 7, Man City on 6. They'll go up to 9 if they win this game today, and probably into the top 5. Newcastle on 6, Brighton on 5, 15th is Nottingham on 5, Burnley 16th, just above the relegation point, on 4 points, same as Brentford. And the bottom 3 are Aston Villa on 3, West Ham on 3, and Wolves still pointless after losing the first 5 games. I'll just put that back to just get my timer put right, and then we'll be ready for the kick-off in just about 5 minutes time. Get your score predictions in if you want to join in the chat. I'll read them out if there's any decent ones before the game gets started. Once the game gets started, we will concentrate on that. I will keep an eye on the chat. If there's anything relevant that we need to read out, I will try to keep an eye on it for you. Apart from that, it'll be half time when we read the rest of the chats out. Just waiting for the TV coverage to come on. It's all advertisements as usual before the game gets started. Looks nice and sunny in North London there. Makes a change after yesterday's torrential downpours for the whole country, I think it was. Good conditions for football, really. The pitch should be nice and slick after that watering it had yesterday. Sunshine without the wind. So we should get some good football from 2 good footballing teams. Hello, Denise. Thanks for joining us. Mark says 2-2. You know, at the beginning, when I was thinking about a score prediction for myself, I thought draw. I just can't really separate them. If anything, I might just lean slightly towards Arsenal because they're at home, and maybe they've just got a bit of a stronger defence than Man City. But you know, you just at the moment, no one seems to be able to stop Haaland from scoring. You're going for a Marwin. What's a Marwin? Strange one. Never heard of a Marwin. Let's hope it's a better game than the last one we've just watched. Good point. Yeah, what's a Marwin? Man City win. Yeah, I don't know. I can't separate them. I think I'm going to stick my neck out and say 2-1 to Arsenal. Teams are in the tunnel at the moment. Arsenal just coming alongside. Donnarumma's a huge man. No wonder he's difficult to get the ball past. He must be about 6'6" tall and 6'6" across. He's head and shoulders above everybody. Anyway, the teams are coming out now, so we're not far off kick-off. Just the preliminaries to go through. And then we'll be away. Yeah, it looks a nice day. There's a bit of sun on the pitch. May affect the goalkeepers there because it's half the pitch is in sun and half in shade. Usual fireworks going off between the two teams there. Lining up, ready for the handshakes. Photographs being taken. Arsenal are obviously going to be in their traditional red and white strip. Looks like Man City are going to be in theirs as well, the light blue and the white shorts. Handshakes going on. Teams, again, we'll just go through before the game starts. Raya in goal for Arsenal. And it's Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Mourinho, Zubimendi, Rice, Madueke, Gyökeres and Trossard. So obviously Saka's not quite fit to start yet. I don't know if he's actually in the substitutes. I'll have to have a look for that. Man City have Donnarumma in goal with Kusanov, Diaz, Gvardiol, O'Reilly, Rodri, Silva, Foden, Reinders, Doku and Haaland. Let's see if I can get a look at... yeah, Saka is in the substitutes there, as is Eze as well. So I've got two special players to bring on there if I want to. Man City line up in the 4-1-4-1 that Pep's picked today. Is he a tactical genius? I've been watching a lot of the games just lately, and they seem to be going more for the long ball from the dead ball kicks rather than actually going short any longer. Whether that's teams have worked out that they can get caught out by the high press, and Arsenal do have a high press. So we may find that Donnarumma's taking his goal kicks long to avoid that. And just see who Man City have got in their substitutes. Stones is back. It's nice to see him back. Savinho, Nunez. We're not far off kick-off now. Man City in their usual huddle. Turn the bloody thing off. Don't know who's kicking off at the moment. It looks like it's probably going to be Man City. Yeah, it's good to see Phil Foden back because I think that England are going to need him at the World Cup next summer, and they certainly did have a good game last game, so hopefully he can carry it on. City are going to kick off this first half then. Kicking from right to left as we look at it. And we are away. Ball's headed away by Rice. Knocked back in again. Haaland flicks it on. But it's going to be allowed to run all the way back to... Headed away again. Played inside now. Mourinho lays it back in support. Timber chips one forward. It's brought down by Gvardiol. Then he chips it into midfield. Haaland comes off his chest though, loses control. Rice picks the ball up, lays it back. It's Gabriello goes all the way back to Raya, and he gets his first touch of the game. And lays out short. It's Rice. I thought for a minute he'd put it in his own goal. Raya has the ball back, and Man City are going to hold at the edge of the 18-yard box. They're not going to press Raya too much. And he's got plenty of time to look for a ball out. Plays it short. Man City are now putting the press on once it's played out. And they've picked the ball up in midfield, but then lost control of it. Gyökeres is coming out to the left-hand side now. It's Calafiori in support. It's a good tackle. Kusanov got in there. Kusanov gets the ball back in return and then clears it down the line. But it's all the way through to Raya, who's well out of his goal. Lays it back out to the left-hand side. Declan Rice looks for a long ball. Out to the right-hand side. It's brought down nicely by Madueke, but he's challenged immediately. O'Reilly, and O'Reilly gets the throw. Doku battling for it. He can't keep it in. Gets the throw, though. O'Reilly's going to stride down the line and take that from somewhere around the halfway line. Haaland under a lot of pressure, two around him. He's battling for it, though. It's well played by Timber, though. It's laid out to the left-hand side. It's Calafiori who lays the ball back. Presses on for Man City, but they've done well of Arsenal down the left-hand side. Trossard now, a bit of space to run into, running for the goal line. He's caught back up. Kusanov, and it's not a foul. The crowd are asking for it. Almost caught in possession. Phil Foden gets the ball. Tries to lay it back. It's deflected out for a throw on the far side. Throw goes down the line. Haaland battling for it. Saliba picks the ball up. Comes across to Timber. Fed out to the right-hand side. It's back to Timber. Back to Saliba. In and out of midfield. Calafiori. Still deep in the Arsenal half there. Comes out to the right-hand side. Back into the middle. It's Calafiori playing more central. Pressure's on. Timber has the ball. Doku comes to engage him. It goes back to Saliba. He's got a bit of space to come forward. But it goes back to Raya. Raya looking for a pass. He has got a short ball out, but he's going to go long. In the sun, I think that was Trossard who brought the ball down, but it's filtered back to Raya again. He's moved the ball out to the right-hand side. Saliba gives it back to Raya. Doku's putting the pressure on. Rice is the out ball back to Saliba. Saliba tried to get Timber in, but it's taken off him by O'Reilly, but O'Reilly can't keep control, and it goes out for a throw to Arsenal. 5 minutes gone. Things haven't settled down quite just yet. Raya plays the ball into midfield. Out to the right-hand side to Timber. Bit of space in front of him now. Played in for Gyökeres. He turns and lays it back to the edge of the box, but Guardiola's got in there. Arsenal will pick the loose ball back up again, though. Zubimendi. There's not much movement in front of him, so he has to go back. Rice now. Saliba goes across to the left-hand side. Gabriel out to the wing. Calafiori lays it inside to Rice again. Rice plays a square ball. Saliba, but he's being forced back. Man City slowly pressing forward down the line now. It's cleared away to the right. There was a run down the inside right position there. Madueke just couldn't get there, and it's well cleared. Throw to Arsenal on the halfway line. Back with Raya. Raya goes long again. Trossard getting in there. Battling hard. He's gone down. There's no foul given. Man City come away with the ball. And it's laid back to Donnarumma. Out to the right. Diaz gives it back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma's under pressure. Lays one out to O'Reilly. He's gone over his head, though. And that's going to go out for a throw. Taken quickly. Saliba. As Gabriel goes forward, gives it to the left-hand side. Trossard. Calafiori's overlapped. Gets his left-footed cross into the edge of the box, but there's nobody there. It was a bit of a poor cross. Foden picks the ball up, but he's in traffic there. Reinders is coming away now. He's got 3-on-2 here. Haaland's on the right and he gets the ball. Can he put the ball in the back of the net? Of course he can. And what a breakaway goal by Haaland. Man City hit Arsenal on the break and they're a goal down. And of course it's Haaland with a clinical finish. And you could put your mortgage on Haaland putting that on away. Incredible scoring run that he's on at the moment. And just get a look at that one again. Foden battling for it. It broke to Haaland, who started it off. And then as the run progressed, he's run down the right-hand side. And then that finish with his right foot, which isn't his normal. It's just brilliant. He can score clinically with either foot. And his pace, that no one could catch up with him. Gabriel was left behind. Saliba couldn't get across. And Raya, well, no, it's not going to get there. Not going to keep that out. And it's a great start. I mean, he's scored about 9 in the last 3 games, including 5 on international duty. And no one can stop him. 5th Premier League goal. Ball goes up. As Mourinho couldn't control the ball. And neither can Timber. It runs off him and goes out for a throw to Man City. And Arsenal really haven't settled into this game yet. Nine in the last 4. Incredible. Donnarumma under pressure. They're going to be squeezed in that far right-hand corner of Man City. Got a toe to it, did Declan Rice, but it's a throw to Man City, but chance to squeeze them in there. Throw comes in, flicked on. Down the right-hand side, Calafiori hooks it all the way back to Raya. He's well out of his goal. All he can do is put it out for a throw. Untidy by Arsenal. Throw comes in, down the line. Head up by Calafiori. Picked up on the edge of the box. Arsenal battling for it, but it's gone through the legs of Timber, and it's going to be a throw to Man City halfway inside the Arsenal half on the left-hand side for Man City. It's going to be taken by O'Reilly. O'Reilly looking for a ball down the line. Gives it to Doku. Doku under a bit of pressure. He goes down. The referee's having none of it. Madueke there. Left-footed clears the ball. It's flicked on by Gyökeres, but Man City have the ball back in midfield again. Foden's in there. Reinders, the ball runs loose. Madueke plays it inside. Doku picks the ball up loose. Foden again. Nice passing to create a bit of space for themselves. Man City there, looking full of confidence. It's Gvardiol, gives it to Rodri, who's playing deep at the moment, just in front of his defence. He puts it out to the right-hand side. In the sun at the far side, it's Kusanov, he goes back. I think that's Kusanov again in the sun there. It's Rodri again, trying to orchestrate things from the halfway line, looking to set things up. Gets the ball back again. Plays inside to Foden, gets it back, Rodri. Foden's short, wants the ball back again. And Arsenal not really putting much pressure on the ball at all. I'm not used to seeing Arsenal playing this deep. Down the line. Kusanov. It's gone down. There's a lot of screaming going on. But Man City are not stopping the game at the moment. And eventually, Doku's going to let the ball run out so that Kusanov can get some attention. He's still rolling around. Let's see what happens here. Stamp on the foot. Get up and get on with it. I agree with you, Denise. Haaland doesn't miss much one-on-one. I can't remember the last time. As soon as he got the ball on that right-hand side there, I just knew he was going to score. Like I say, you could put your mortgage on him scoring in those positions. I've seen it so many times before. I'm not missing anything at the moment while Kusanov gets his tutsis seen to. He's still down. Eventually getting to his feet. He's going to have to spend 30 seconds on the touchline before he's allowed back on again. John Stones there. Looks like he's back on the bench, back to fitness. Another player that England want back playing and in form because they'll need him during the World Cup. I would have thought that maybe Arsenal are going to give the ball back to Man City, and they will do, but they're going to play it all the way long and deep back to Donnarumma. And he's going to pick the ball up. Kusanov now gets to come back on, does he? Well, that must be more than 8 seconds for Donnarumma there. Referees are not enforcing that new law at the moment. Haaland is going to challenge for this, but he's beaten to it. Rice gets the ball again. He's been pulled back by Foden, but the referee plays advantage, and he comes away down the left-hand side. He's got Calafiori in support. Trossard's tucked in there. Rice again comes across to the right-hand side. Madueke now got a chance to take O'Reilly on, back on his left foot. He plays it to the edge of the box. Timber into the box. Get his cross in. It's deflected away for a corner by O'Reilly. Crowd trying to get behind Arsenal now. Madueke from this right-hand side. It's going to be a left-footed in-swinger. And it comes near post. It's headed away. Well, Reinders back to Madueke. Got a chance to put it back in. Cuts inside on his right foot. Attacks that byline again. And wins another goal kick. Another corner. Well, I thought it had gone out. It looked like it had gone out, but referee's having none of it. Ball goes back. Saliba on the halfway line. Gets the ball back. Looking for a long ball over the top again. But it's too long for anyone to get there this time. And it goes all the way through to Donnarumma. Doku has the ball in midfield this time. Gets it out to the right-hand side. Foden plays the ball out to the wing. That's gone out for a throw. Was it given to? It's given to Man City. Foden wants the ball back. Trossard not interested in giving him it as quickly as he wants. Gvardiol now under a bit of pressure. Gets the ball down to the left-hand side for Doku to run onto. He's been pulled back by Timber, was he? No, but he's kept it in. Timber's managed to keep it from going for a corner, and Saliba will bring it away. Mourinho. Oh, he's been battled for it to the edge of the box. Rodri. That's Reinders. Thought it was Rodri. He has the shot, but Raya goes down. Crowd bays for something, but they get the ball back underway. Timber out to Madueke on this right-hand side now. There's not much support from Arsenal players. He's a bit isolated. He goes for the byline, gets his cross in, does he? Well, he does, but there was no Arsenal players really keeping up with him, and Man City come away with it. Silva down the line to Doku. Doku's giving it away, though, but the bounce has benefited Silva for Manchester City. Doku again. Rodri sprays it out to the right-hand side. Diaz going long down the right-hand side, but even Haaland can't catch that one. And that goes all the way through to Raya. Into midfield. Declan Rice comes across to Zubimendi. Zubimendi's going to give it to Saliba. Across to the left-hand side. Saliba again. He's only got Gabriel with him. Lays it inside to Rice. Rice is into midfield straight away. Gyökeres gets the ball away. It's a good 1-2, but Man City are covering there. And they come away with the ball. And cleared, but it's only been picked up by Zubimendi again. But it's been taken off him. It's well played by Reinders. Doku not happy with the challenge. Arsenal get on with it. Madueke. There's an offside decision there. Gyökeres. Santa won't be happy with Reindeer's shot. Crowd whining at Donnarumma, who's taking his time. But it goes long to Haaland, chests it down, but the ball forward is hooked out by Saliba, and it's a throw to Man City. It's careless, that. O'Reilly's going to take this throw. He's looking for a bit of movement. He goes down the line. He was looking for Doku, but didn't get there. But O'Reilly picks the loose ball up and gets it back to Doku, but he's penalised for a foul. Foul on Mourinho. Raya's going to take this. Long one. Gyökeres is going up for it. He's headed away. Doku and Haaland between them. Get the ball down the left-hand side. Reinders is tackled from behind by Timber and loses the ball. Reinders has gone down and stayed down. Rice. Zubimendi. And the referee stopped the play this time, and the crowd are not happy about this. Down the back of his left leg, is it? Yeah, there's no sympathy there. Arguments on the touchline with Arteta. The play goes on, though, with Raya to Rice. Goes all the way across to the left-hand side to Gabriel. Back inside to Declan Rice. Rice has got Calafiori. Down the line it goes, but it's picked off by Man City again. Kusanov, Rodri. Cross comes in. Edge of the box. Foden can't keep control of it, though. Arsenal tried to come away, but Man City are winning all the 50-50 balls at the moment. Declan Rice playing deeper and deeper, trying to make things happen. But at the moment, it's not working for Arsenal. Into the middle again to Declan Rice, who's very deep at the moment, but he's coming forward in the middle. Out to the left-hand side. It's Calafiori coming forward. Puts a ball into the middle. Gyökeres. Trossard has to go out. He's tried to lay a ball back to Zubimendi. It's put across him, but it's deflected out for a corner. It's going to be Declan Rice who's going to take this from the Arsenal left-hand side. This corner is going to be a right-footed in-swinger. And it comes now. It's right underneath Donnarumma, who punches it away. It's a good punch as well. It's almost gone towards the opposite corner flag. Doku's battling with Gyökeres at the expense of another corner, this time on the opposite side. It's well done by Donnarumma that. You want your goalkeeper to dominate those areas, and he's certainly done that. This time it's going to be Madueke who's going to swing one right under Donnarumma's nose again, you would imagine. We'd be expecting this. Madueke to the near post this time. It's headed away. And Foden helps it higher away. Bounce. O'Reilly's not trying to make it. Madueke, can he keep it in? Yes, he can, but he's under pressure straight away. Trossard, Madueke now to the byline again. Gets a ball back to the edge of the box. Bernardo Silva there cleared it, went down on the edge of the box, was claiming a foul. It's well done by Madueke there. Rice is going to take the throw. He's known for a long throw, is he? But everybody's gone back, so he must be. Haaland's back defending. In it comes now. It's headed away. Still on the edge of the box, and it's cleared further. Nobody up for Man City, so Raya is well out of his goal. Drills the ball out to the right-hand side. Was looking for Timber, but that was well over his head, and out it goes for a throw. O'Reilly's going to take this throw. Coming up to the 28th minute. Madueke, Timber, lost the ball to Doku though. Mourinho dives in and gives the throwaway to Man City. It's Pep clapping his team. He must be happy with what he's seen so far in his first 29-30 minutes. Throw goes in and out, and Arsenal get the return throw. Goes back to Saliba. Rice deep in the centre. He goes long. Looking for Madueke. Madueke, can he bring it down and keep it in? No, he can't. Bukayo Saka and Eze warming up on the touchline already. Throw to Man City, deep in their own half on their own left-hand side, but it's going to be taken by O'Reilly. Is he going to go down the line looking for Haaland? Yes, he does. Haaland trying to turn his man, but and that's Timber who sticks with him and concedes the throw, just short of the halfway. O'Reilly's going to come forward and take this throw again. Haaland again. It's over everybody. Haaland nudges Timber in the back and concedes the free kick. Declan Rice and Saliba's exchange passes. I think that goes out to Gabriel on the far side. Back to Saliba. Just outside his own penalty area now. He's coming forward, but not very far. Rice gives him it back. Haaland comes to engage. Goes to Gabriel. Saliba again, but it's going to go back to Rayo eventually. Can hear that the Arsenal crowd are getting restless here. It's inside. Trossard very, very deep. He lays the ball out to the right-hand side. Bit of space here now. Given to Timber. Just back into the middle there. Zubimendi, but there's nothing in front of him. He tries to chip a ball over to the left-hand side looking for Calafiori, brings it in, but he's immediately under pressure from Foden. Foden wants to throw, but he's not going to get it by the looks of things. Now has Calafiori got a long throw? It looks like it because everybody's backed off into the penalty area again. And it comes a push in the back by Haaland, was it? No, it's not given. Man went down though. Declan Rice flicks one in, and there's a header there from Madueke. He's not known for his heading. Should have got it on target because he was not under pressure there. And it was in the end a bit of a poor header that went wide of the right-hand post. Yeah, I don't think there's much in that for me. Yeah, there's a bit of a push from Haaland there, but not much. Gabriel went down pretty easy. Donnarumma with the ball at his feet goes long and right. As Haaland's not reaching that. Kusanov heads the ball back. Diaz puts the ball high and not very far. He gets a second chance to Diaz, and still it doesn't go that far. And Calafiori is going to take the resulting throw. Chipped forward and hooked out. Diaz volleyed down the line. Rice picks the ball up. Gabriel back to Raya. Saliba collects the ball on the right-hand edge of his box, comes forward. He's got Timber wide of him. Played into midfield. Out to the right-hand side to Timber. Bit of space in front of him before Doku can engage him. Madueke's in support. And Madueke gets the ball. Back inside to Marino. He goes across into the middle. Gabriel. Calafiori on the outside doesn't get the ball. Comes back to Rice. Then into Zubimendi. Back to Rice, but they're being forced backwards at Arsenal. Man City have got a good shape, and there's no ball through at the moment. Back to Rice, plays it inside. 1-2 with Mourinho. It goes out to the left where Trossard picks the ball up. He gives it back to Rice. Mourinho. Rice. Saliba goes back to Gabriel, back to Rice. Calafiori has to go back to Rice again, and they're back on the halfway line now. In fact, that's a ball in the middle of two players, and Timber has to go back to retrieve it. Rice is now deep again in his own half. Tries to play a little ball inside. Calafiori flicks it out to Gabriel, but they're stringing plenty of passes together at Arsenal, but they're not going forward. Gabriel's under pressure. There's a foul there by Silva. Gets a yellow card on Gabriel, who's down just off the pitch. It was late. It wasn't a dirty tackle, but it was late and probably deserved the yellow. On second thoughts, it was late. I guess he got there as quick as he could. Into the last 10. Arteta's not going to be happy with this first half performance. Raya takes the free kick long. O'Reilly wins a good header. Comes off an Arsenal player and goes out for a throw to Man City. O'Reilly's not in any hurry to take this. Takes it quick, gets it back, goes down the line. Didn't go out by the looks of things, but comes to Gabriel. Rice now under pressure. Out to Timber on this right-hand side. Doku coming forward to put pressure on. Comes out to Mourinho. He goes back to Timber. Out to the left, Gabriel. Rice. Man City will be happy to watch Arsenal exchange passes in front of them. They're not hurting them at the moment. There's nothing decisive. A ball into the middle. Zubimendi goes down the line. But Trossard's not going to get there. Almost sold Donnarumma short there, but he managed to kick the ball away. And Man City have picked the loose ball up, and probably the most dangerous moment of the first half there for Arsenal. Haaland battling with Saliba. Doku on the opposite side now has got a chance to attack that box. He's into the box now onto his left foot. Can he open a space up for himself? He's looking to try and get space for his left foot shot. And then it's laid back to Rodri on the edge of the box. He's leaning back as he hits his left-footed shot. It wasn't a convincing shot, and it goes comfortably over the bar. Doku was just going across the front of the box, looking for that left foot shot, looking for the space to open, and it didn't open. And when he laid it back, Rodri spooned one over the bar. Goal kick's been taken. Gyökeres making a nuisance of himself. The ball's laid through for Gyökeres' run down that inside left channel, but it's all the way through to Donnarumma before he can get there. Donnarumma gives it to Gvardiol, gets it back. Does Donnarumma. Madueke is going to pressure him, so he goes long. Haaland goes down, and a free kick's given. Gabriel in his back. Thumbs up from Haaland. Saying, help me up, help me up. Not missing anything while he's helped back to his feet and the free kick's taken. Arteta looking pensive at the moment. Just shot half a line in the middle. It goes out to the right-hand side. Tried to put a ball through, looking for Bernardo Silva, but it's misplaced and it goes all the way through to Raya. Rice now has to go back to Raya. Played inside. Rice now. Chance to run forward, create a bit of space. He's got Madueke in support. He gives it to Madueke, but it's a poor ball again behind him, and it just halts the momentum there. Goes back into Marino, out to Calafiori on the edge of the box. Overlapping his Trossard. Can he get his cross in? He can. It's going to be attacked, but it's flicked away by Gvardiol, and then Doku helps it over his own bar at the expense of a corner. Must be another Rice in-swinger from that left-hand side. All the big guys are up again. And it comes, it's another deep one. Donnarumma comes in, that gets another good punch on it. Didn't go very far though. It's headed wide eventually. I thought he got a good punch on it in that sun, but he got right underneath it. In fact, he got the back of his fist on that, and the ball just looped up in front of him. Luckily, it was headed over rather than into the back of the net. The crowd again getting on to the referee about the time it's taking. Donnarumma is taking a bit of time. The referee's having nothing to do with it at the moment. Haaland flicks the ball on. Doku can't make it. Haaland flicks the ball back again. That's headed away. And this time, Saliba's going to let it run out for a throw. Timber's going to take it. Not much movement, so decides to go down the line. Then looks back inside again. It's hooked forward. Mourinho tries to play a ball forward and he's unlucky that it's deflected off a man on the floor. But Timber comes away on the right-hand side now, trying to hit that line, puts his crossing early, and it's a good cross, and it's turned away. Kusanov, but it's Trossard who picks the ball up. Calafiori now lays it to the edge of the box. Rice back to Trossard. He gets his cross in early. Donnarumma goes down for it, but it's cleared before it gets to him. It's high in the box, though. Gyökeres is battling for it. Bernardo Silva gets a header away. It's played across back to the left again. And this time, Man City do clear it. And then there's an offside given by the referee. Into the last 2 minutes. Donnarumma's going to take it, but not quickly. He floats one forward down the right side. Haaland flicks the header on. Gabriel wins it. Bernardo Silva heads it on. Bit of head tennis between the teams. It's flicked on, played inside. Rice can't bring it under control. Madueke now got a chance to attack down that inside right position. He wants to be on his left foot though. He does come inside. And O'Reilly gets his foot into it, but Timber puts Madueke back in again. Cuts across. It's a good punch away by Donnarumma to Calafiori. And you could see what Calafiori was doing. He wanted to hit it first time on the volley because he knew Donnarumma was still down on the floor. But he just got a bit too much height on it and it's gone over the bar. Goal kick goes long. Declan Rice picks it up, lays it out to the left. Back to Gabriel, then Saliba. Timber comes wider and gets the ball. Mourinho's in support. Goes back to Saliba. Gabriel further left. Calafiori. Long ball across looking for Madueke. It's a good one. He brings it under control. Doku comes to engage. Cuts inside, then flicks the ball inside to Timber, who's overlapping. Goes back to Mourinho. It's a shot. That's a great shot by Madueke as he brought it in with his right foot. I don't know, it was a bit of post and Donnarumma there that's kept that ball out. Resulting corner. That was a good save by Donnarumma there. Was it going in? Possibly, yeah. A strong left hand by Donnarumma kept that one out. At the expense of a corner, though. Madueke's going to left-footed swing one in again. And it comes near post. It's flicked away, though. Didn't beat the first Man City men, but it comes back to Madueke. He got a chance to sling another one in, but he's slowed it down a bit. This time Zubimendi. At the back there is Gabriel. Did he keep it in before it went out for a throw? It looks like he did, but it's gone a long way back. Declan Rice now. Zubimendi lays it out to the right to Madueke again, who's seen a lot of the ball in the last 5 minutes or so. That's a poor ball. He's trying to put it into Timber, who was overlapping, but it was never going to get to him. Doku was there, battling hard for it, but Madueke there just can't keep the ball in, and it's out for a goal kick. 4 minutes of added time. We've already had a minute, nearly 2 minutes of it. Still complaining to the Arsenal fans about Donnarumma's time wasting. Doku. Rodri gets out to the right-hand side. Bikusanov out there. Plenty of space, but he's not going to run forward. He's going to lay the ball back. Man City are going to take what they've got to half-time. Bernardo Silva wins the throw. Trossard just maybe strained a muscle or something there. Don't know what's gone on there. It's like Bernardo Silva is down. Holding his wedding tackle, so something's happened. Trossard's been brought out to the referee. Gabriel's arguing his case. Diaz is wagging his finger at Gabriel, telling him to shut up. Donnarumma's getting in there, so he's come a long way out. Yeah, he needs to clear them out. He wants to have a word with Trossard, and he's letting Silva, Gabriel, Haaland's in there, Foden's in there, Rice is in there, Diaz is in there, and all he wants to do is have a word with Trossard. He wants to clear them off. Handbags at 10 paces there, isn't it? They're still arguing the toss, but just get on with it. It's two petulant footballers throwing the ball at each other. Just get on with it. Bernardo Silva's more experienced than this. The 4 minutes have gone, but there'll probably be a minute or so added on just for that incident. Ball goes long down the line, looking for Haaland, who flicks the ball on. It's cleared away, though. Marino comes away. He's got Madueke. Madueke is well held by O'Reilly. And it's really well played by O'Reilly, who just flicks the ball between Madueke's legs and then down the line for Haaland, who's holding the ball up well under a lot of pressure. Lays the ball back. Doku is tackled, though, at the expense of a throw to Man City. Man City are not going to rush this. We're on to the 50th minute now. There's only 4 minutes added time, so the referee's going to blow his whistle. O'Reilly's going to take this slowly. Down the line it goes. In and out. Arsenal throw. Timber. Goes down the line. Goes inside to Marino. Rodri and Bernardo Silva plays the ball forward, looking down the line to Doku. Doku has got a chance to bring it under control. Brings it under control on his right-hand side. Tries to lay a ball back to the edge of the box for O'Reilly. But that's half-time. Haaland puts Man City in the lead at half time, and they've probably been the far better side. They've defended well when Arsenal have come forward, and Arsenal really haven't had that many chances. It's been a good tactical battle, but Pep's come out with this the best. Loads of balls. Looks like Skull Kids. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It was all a bit petulant, was that? And I don't know what it was all about, throwing the ball at each other. We used to do that at school, not in a professional game like this, but that's the half time. 1-0 to Man City. Get your thoughts in. Let us know what you think about that half. I think that, personally, I think that Pep has outthought Arteta there, and he's had the better of the half as his side, and are worthy of that 1-goal lead. It's a fantastic finish by Haaland. What we've seen over the last few years from him, once he's one-on-one with the keeper, you put your mortgage on him putting it away, and he did do. But we are only at half time at the moment. Has anybody got any thoughts on substitution? Bukayo Saka was there early on and was warming up. But are you going to replace Bukayo Saka for Madueke? Because Madueke's had a good game. He's probably been the best player on that pitch for Arsenal so far. He's created a few chances. Let us know what you think. Get your chat comments in. Have you got a score prediction for the second half? For the final score? Let us know what you think. Would you make any substitutions? How about a change of tactics for Arsenal? Arsenal have got to do something. They've got to find a way to be able to unlock this Man City defence. Man City have got a good shape when Arsenal have come forward. They haven't tried to press them too high up the pitch until Arsenal have tried to play the ball out from these goal kicks and play it wide. And then all of a sudden, Man City have pounced on them and put them under pressure. Donnarumma's made one good save from Madueke late in that first half, but apart from that, from his usual goalkeeping of a few punches and catches and what have you, he's not had a great deal to do. Denise says that she can see Man City getting another on the break. Yeah, I can, to be honest, because let's face it, Arsenal do need to get a result against the title rivals, and as they try to press forward for this equaliser and possibly a winner later on, they're going to leave themselves open to the break. And that's what happened when Man City score. They caught Arsenal on the break, and they had 3-against-2. They came through with pace. And I would think that Pep is going to say more of the same, please. I said 2-1 to Arsenal at the beginning of the game, but having seen that, I'm not so sure now. Mark said 2-2. Does he still convinced it's going to be a 2-2? Thanks to everyone who's been watching in that first half. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's not been too bad a game. I think that if we were expecting a game where it's going to be flowing football between these two teams, I don't think we were going to get that. They're always going to cancel each other out to a certain degree. There's a lot riding on this, even early in the season as this, but it's been watchable. Thanks to everyone who's been watching so far. If you're not a subscriber, please do become a subscriber and hit that like button. It just helps the channel grow. And if you want to watch further live watch-alongs and videos that we produce, then hit that notification bell and you'll get a little notification or whatever it is that comes to let you know what's going on. You don't want to miss them, hit that notification bell. Do I think that Arteta has to win the title this season? I don't think he has to win the title. I think he has to win something, though. I don't think the Carabao Cup would be enough. He might get away with an FA Cup win, but I think realistically, if he doesn't win a title or a Champions League, then he might be in trouble. He's got to win something, but Carabao Cup on its own is not going to be enough. FA Cup at the least. And even that might not be enough to save him, but he's got to win something. Imagine the amount of money that he's spent over the last few years. How long's it been since he's last won something? It would be, what, it'll be 3 years, 4 years now since he last won something? Mark says 1-1. He has changed his mind. I thought it was 2-2 that he was predicting. 1-1 now. I don't think this game's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be one. I think it's Man City are going to win this. Tactically, Pepper's got it perfect, and it's whether Arteta can outthink his old pal. Something big, yeah. FA Cup minimum. Champions League, definitely. I can't put my finger on what it is with Arsenal. They just seem to be coming up short every time. They're always improving the team. I mean, are we going to say Eze on? Someone like him can produce something in midfield, because at the moment they've had nothing up front. I mean, Gyökeres has not had a sniff so far. Get your attacking players on. You've got to. You don't want to be losing this one early on in this season. If we just look at the dog's dreaming there. If we look at the tables as it is so far, Arsenal are on 9 points. They're 6 points. If they don't win this game, they're 6 points behind Liverpool already. Now, I know it's early in the season, but if you win the title, how many games do you lose in a season? 3 or 4 at the most? Now, if you're 6 points behind already, and you're thinking that Liverpool are going to lose 3 or 4 games at the most if they win the title, it's already a big gap, because you're going to lose more. Do I think FA Cup is big enough? I do, personally. Just enough to keep him in a job. The FA Cup, I don't think the Carabao Cup would be enough to keep him in the job. So it's either one of those 3, but he's got to win one of them. It might just get him another season if he wins the FA Cup, but really, it's the Championship or the Champions League. Yeah, you see, Arsenal have already lost to Liverpool, as we know, early in the season. So they've only got to play them once more in the league. So there's not a great deal they can do about catching Liverpool up, except hoping that other teams beat them. Just waiting for the coverage to come back on the TV. It's always advertisements. I guess that's how Sky pay for the football. Big week of Carabao Cup games next week. But I don't think I'm going to be covering any of them. I'll wait till the next weekend. Just look at fixtures for next weekend, just to see. Let's have a look. Next weekend, pick a game out. There's no Premier League game on Friday. So Saturday, I'll do the 3 o'clock game between Leeds and Bournemouth, which will be a good game back at Ellen Road. After that terrific win yesterday, Leeds will be hoping to press on an advantage against Bournemouth at Ellen Road. But Bournemouth are a good team, and it's going to be a difficult game, so it'll be worth watching that. And then the big game on Sunday is the Newcastle and Arsenal game. Arsenal involved in another difficult game away at Newcastle at St James's is not going to be easy for them. If they lose this and then drop points at Newcastle, they could be, in theory, 15 points behind Liverpool. Then what happens? 12, 15 points behind. Would you say that they're already out of it if that happens? Pick out other games there. Liverpool are away at Crystal Palace. That won't be an easy game either. Man City have got Burnley at home. Forest and Sunderland is the 5:30 kick-off next Saturday. Tottenham and Wolves, that's a difficult game for Wolves, having got no points. That's the 8 o'clock kick-off on Saturday. And Aston Villa and Fulham, again, that's another tight game. That's 2 o'clock on Sunday. It's just the one game. And there is a Monday night game, Everton and West Ham. Again, that's two teams that are struggling, especially West Ham. You can imagine if West Ham don't get something out of that game, maybe even a 1 point won't save Potter. The rumours are that they're looking around for a new manager, the West Ham management, so we shall see. If you're not a subscriber, please do become a subscriber. It doesn't cost anything. It just helps this channel just grow a little bit. If you hit that like button as well, it just helps with the algorithm on YouTube, and just helps us to be able to continue producing content like this and other videos that we put out. Hit the notification bell so you'll be informed of all videos and live watch alongs as they come online. I do appreciate everybody's support. It really does help the channel. Far off the second half now. If there's any Arsenal fans watching the channel at the moment, would you make any substitutions to your team? I can't imagine any Man City fans would do at the moment. It's been a perfect half for Man City. If you're a golf fan, don't forget Friday at 9 a.m. the Ryder Cup starts. Looking forward to that. A weekend of Ryder Cup golf. Second half live next, so back to advertisements again. Should have got myself a drink while this was on, but never mind. If you don't mind making me a cup of tea, it'd be very nice. Okay. Or a coffee, whatever. It's all right, no hurry. No, it's okay, because my back is starting again. Yeah? Yeah. Teams coming out for the second half. It looks like Bukayo Saka is on. Looks like Eze is coming on as well, so big changes for Arsenal. Just see what's coming on for you. Imagine maybe Trossard, maybe. Who else would you take off? Maybe Zubimendi? I don't know. Let's see who the substitutions are going to be. So Saka has come on for Madueke. I'm surprised at that. Eze for Marino is not a surprise, but I'm surprised they've taken Madueke off because I thought he was having quite a good game. Mark's got his Man City shirt on, for God's sake. It's pathetic, isn't it? If Arsenal score, is he going to swap it for his Arsenal shirt? Tetley's, what's that? I have no idea what you're talking about, Tetley's. No idea whatsoever. Just waiting for Man City to come out and taking their time, as they have done in the first half. Maybe this is tactical just to keep Man City, Arsenal waiting. Getting the boos. Don't know why. Used to support Arsenal as a kid. Was that when Terry Neal was the captain and Pat Rice played for him and Pat Jennings? So Kusanov has gone off and Nunez has come on. So I guess that's a swap at right back. Nunez. He was injured in the first half, was he? So maybe that is an injury. But anyway, Arsenal are kicking from right to left in this second half and will be kicking off. Eze, we're underway. Raya goes long with the pass back. O'Reilly with Saka. He's got his hands full today with one or the other, hasn't he? Madueke to Saka. But anyway, it's Doku on the far side now. Doku goes past his man quite easily. Timber pulling at him, but Doku still has it. He cuts in field and is brought down by Timber, and Timber's going to get a yellow card for that, and probably quite rightly too. The referee just indicating there, pulled him back early on, which he allowed to go on, and then cut him down later. Just pulled him back there, and then chopped him down later, and the referee had really no choice. Doku down there tying his laces. A bit early to be wasting time. Saka and Doku exchange a friendly word. Gvardiol goes left-footed across to the right-hand side. Looking for Foden. Foden has picked the ball up from a loose header. Bernardo Silva held up by Rice, forcing him backwards. Bernardo Silva into the middle. It's Gvardiol. Well, he's lost the ball though, and Gyökeres comes away. Gets out to the right, but it's a bit behind Saka, just slowed him down a touch. He cuts back inside on his left foot. Lays it into Eze. Eze goes back to Gabriel. Calafiori to Trossard. Trossard has to come back inside, gives it to Rice. Rice back to Trossard. Chance to take his man down the line, but he comes back inside. Gabriel. Saliba. Saliba gets the ball back. Gabriel back to Trossard. Cuts inside and puts a cross right across to the far side, which Saka brings down. He's got Doku. He goes round Doku, puts a cross in. It's a good cross, but it's headed away. And it comes out to the edge of the box. There's a shot in there that goes over the corner of the crossbar and post. It's headed away. It's Reinders with his right foot there. It's a poor clearance out, but everybody came diving in there, and it's only a foot over the bar there. Donnarumma was diving across. He was worried about that. Calafiori is brought down by Foden. Free kick. Taken quickly by Rice. Given to Saliba, then back to Gabriel. Saliba again, being forced backwards. Arsenal again, like they were in the first half. Gabriel has it, but he's deep in his own half, and Saliba's get the ball again, but he's on the edge of his own penalty box now. Out to the left again. Gabriel. Calafiori in support. Rice is on the edge of his own box, getting the ball deep. Saliba comes back inside. Declan Rice back to Saliba. Timber. Saliba. Eventually goes back to Raya. Bernardo Silva puts pressure on Raya, who goes long. It's a free header for Guardiola's. There's no competition for it there. Subimendi now. Gets out to the left to Trossard. He's got a chance on that inside left position to attack the ball. He has to his right foot. Guardiola. Eze, and that shot is well struck, but it's straight at Donnarumma, who parries it away, but it's still bouncing in the Man City area. This time, Donnarumma's quickly off his line and gathers the loose ball. It's well done by Eze. Struck that beautifully, but it was unfortunate for him. It was straight at Donnarumma on his chest, and then on the half volley, struck it nicely. Strong hands by Donnarumma because it knocked him backwards, the force of that shot. Bob Wilson in goal, Charlie George, Pat Rice. Yeah, I remember all them. We did the double that year. Ball is back with Raya now. Rice comes short, but Raya's going to go long. Saka's not going to win that header, and he doesn't. Brought down by Reinders, and then left-hand side, he's got Doku in support. Doku has to check back. Goes to O'Reilly, then back to Doku. He's got Timber in front of him. Goes back and across. It's Diaz. Diaz gives it to Gvardiol on the halfway line. Man City happy to hold it there. Look for the ball out. Comes across to Bernardo Silva. He's going to go back all the way to Donnarumma. It's Gyökeres who tries to put pressure on. Nunez slips. Zubimendi takes it away. Trossard plays the ball back inside. Zubimendi to Saka on his left foot. Is he going to have a shot? He hits a shot. Hits Gvardiol, but there's a handball claim there, but Gvardiol had his hands by his side. Ball's on halfway with Declan Rice. It's Calafiori now. Haaland chasing him. Saka now. It's back to Timber. Declan Rice wants it on the halfway line, plays it inside. Zubimendi gives it to Rice. Back to Timber. Eze now turns his man. Lays in Saka on the edge of the box. It goes back to Eze. Calafiori tries to put it through to Saka, but it's cleared, and then the offside is given against Saka. Arsenal putting the pressure on in this early half. Thank you. Early second half, as you would expect. They've got to get the crowd behind them. They've got to get the crowd into this game. Ball comes out to the left-hand side. Ball that's played into Doku, takes it nicely, gets to Bernardo Silva, gets it down the right-hand side. Can it be kept in there? Cares. It's Nunez who's new onto the pitch, but he's lost the ball. Trossard doing a bit of defending. He plays it into Eze, who's brought down, and the free kick is given. No, he's allowed play on. Good advantage. Goes out to Saka on that right-hand side now. Cuts back in on his left foot, tries to put a ball into Gyökeres, but it's too far in front of him. Donnarumma's going to let the ball run out for a goal kick. Ball taken short. Diaz loses it back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma chips it out to the left-hand side, but he's chipped it straight to Timber, who gives it to Saka now. He's got a chance to attack O'Reilly. O'Reilly forces him inside. Goes back to Timber. Is Timber going to put a cross in? He is, but it's blocked. It's blocked by Reinders. Throw in. Taken quickly. Played back inside. Declan Rice being forced back by Haaland. Gets it to Timber. Back to Rice in the centre circle. Supported by Gabriel. Gabriel gets it to Trossard on his left-hand side now. He plays it back into Gabriel. Back to Rice. And Gabriel has to go backwards. Saliba. Saliba turns back and gives it to Rice. Just in his own half. Plays the ball through the centre. Calafiori out to Trossard on the left-hand side. Into the box he comes on his left foot. Back to the right foot. Left again. Tries to go around for a corner. And he gets the corner. His cross, or his attempt at the cross, was blocked by Nunez. I would imagine it'll be Rice again taking it from that side for an in-swing, and it is. And it comes under Donnarumma's nose. He's missed the punch there. It comes to the back post. Trossard has a hit, misses it. Doku comes away now. Down that left-hand side. Saliba is covering. Gets a run from Haaland and is away now on the inside left position. Eze is with him. He has a shot that's blocked by Raya. It was Eze who was back covering Haaland. Looks like it's a corner to Man City. Catching them on the break again. It's a great run by Haaland in that inside left position. And it was Eberechi Eze. Haaland went for the near post when he should probably have gone across. Wasn't the best shot by there, Haaland. It was a bit of a scuffed inside of the instep. But the result is a corner anyway. Foden comes across to take it from that left-hand side. It's going to be a left-footed away swinger from Foden then. And it comes, away swinging onto the penalty spot. It's a flick away to the back of the post where Bernardo Silva is. Then Doku, trying to get onto his left foot, goes for the byline. And then it's turned out by Calafiori at the near post for a... I'm going to say it's going to be a corner, but there's a offside given. Don't know whether it was Doku who was offside or not. Quickly taken. Zubimendi, but he's been robbed by Bernardo Silva. Foden. Reinders lays it out to the right-hand side. Diaz gets the ball, goes across to Guardiola. Down the line to Nunez. Throws given against Man City. I thought that was a Man City throw, and so did Pep. It was right in front of him. Not happy, but it was given to Arsenal. But the throw goes all the way back to Gabriel, back to Raya. Rice coming away now. Ball into midfield to Eze. Out to Saka now. A flowing move here. Timber goes wide. Can he get his cross in? No, it's well blocked at the expense of a corner by Guardiola. Gets congratulations from his teammates for covering there. As Timber overlapped, he went with him. It's well played. Corner though, encouragement for Arsenal. Is it going to be an in-swinger from Saka possibly? Can't see who's... Yeah, Saka in-swinger. Bit of pushing going on, but the corners comes in. Now it's a deep one to the back post, and it's volleyed by Trossard. It's blocked. Eberechi Eze picks the ball back to Trossard again. He puts a cross in, and how did it not go in? The Gyökeres was right on the 6-yard box, and it went behind him. Raya brings the ball down, and then goes long again. Trossard tries to bring the ball down. He can't keep it under control. And it's eventually cleared down the right-hand side. There's nobody there for Man City, but it relieves the pressure a little bit. Although Declan Rice is going to bring it back forward again. Gives it to Calafiori. Calafiori goes out to the right. Saliba. Out to the right-hand side. Saka lays it back to Timber. Saka makes a run that's not seen, given to Eze. He's got a lot of men in front of him. He lays the ball inside for Timber. It's a great ball to the back post. Can it be headed away? Yes, it is headed away. It's well defended by Nunez there. Another corner to Arsenal. Arsenal putting the pressure on now. Rice is going to take this one from the left-hand side. In-swinger. Can Arsenal make this pressure pay with an equaliser? Hand up. Corner goes in. Headed away to the edge of the box. Eze tried to pick it up, but it's cleared away from Eze. There's nobody forward, and on the halfway line virtually, Raya picks the ball up and then launches it forward again to the left. Declan Rice was the nearest to it, but it was sailed well over his head, and it goes out for a throw. Whistles again from the crowd. Nunez cleaning the ball on his shirt there. The referee allowing this time to be taken. It's thrown at Haaland. Haaland can't win it. Goes up again, but he's beaten to it by Calafiori. Rice battling for it. And it's eventually played all the way back to Raya. Raya to Saliba. Saliba out to Timber. Timber goes back to Saliba. It comes out to Gabriel. Trossard plays it down the line, looking for Calafiori. But Diaz covers well, lays it back to Donnarumma, and he chips out to the right. It's headed inside. Played across by Rodri. Oh, hello. Saka's pulled back. Foul. Free kick taken quickly. Saka comes inside and is fouled again. Doku this time. He's won another free kick as Saka. Further forward, a bit further in as well. I'm blaming Doku for that, but it wasn't Doku, it was O'Reilly. Declan Rice is going to swing one in. 69% possession to 31 for Man City in his second half. No surprise there. They really have picked up the gauntlet and put the pressure on of Arsenal, and more pressure here as Declan Rice is going to swing this one in right-footed, and it comes to the back post. Gyökeres almost found the ball at his foot in the penalty spot, but it's cleared away. No time to look for it. Comes back again. Back to Rice. Saliba comes across to Zubimendi. Zubimendi gives it to Saliba, back to Rice on the right-hand side. It's back to Rice. Calafiori this time. Plenty of space in front of him. Everybody's back behind the ball. Zubimendi now. Trossard outside him. Looking to go inside. Eze coming to the left. Plays the ball into Calafiori. Then lays it out to Trossard. Trossard right-footed, puts a cross in. It's headed away by Gvardiol. And eventually it comes back. Saliba. Eze comes short for it. He's lost the ball though. He's given it away. Bernardo Silva picks it up. Does a full 360. Gets it across to Phil Foden. Then Gvardiol plays the ball out to Doku, who plays a good ball inside. Ball is flicked high in the air. It's headed away by Gabriel. And eventually O'Reilly recovers the ball on the halfway line. Doku again is in the back, but there's no foul given, and Arsenal are going to come away on that far side, the right-hand side. It's played inside. 1-2. Cleared away. Played immediately back down the line to Trossard. He tries to play a ball into Gyökeres in the box. He brings it down on his chest. He's been held up by Gvardiol. Lays it back out to Calafiori. He goes out to Declan Rice. Out to Saliba. Saliba sprays it out to Timber. Timber's got Saka with him. But he goes back to Saliba. Saliba has to turn and go out. Gabriel gives it to Rice. Saliba back to Timber. Rice all the way across to the left-hand side to Trossard. Trossard tries to play a ball first time, but it's Nunez gets in the way of that ball. And then support from Foden, he gets the ball away down the line. And it comes off the back of Calafiori and goes out for a throw. Substitution for Man City. Firstly, there's going to be a yellow card for somebody by the looks of things. Who was it for? Is it for Arteta or is it... Well, they're showing Pep, so did he get a yellow card? He won't pay much attention to it. He did get a yellow card. Foden's gone off. And Ake comes on. Yeah, Denise says soaking pressure is a dangerous game, and it is. You can't sit back, can you? On a 1-0 lead. It's so vulnerable as a 1-0 lead. Gabriel has it. Calafiori back to Rice. Arsenal got a lot of pressure now. Can they turn it into a goal? Goes out to the far side. Rice in the centre circle. Out to the left, Trossard hugging the left-hand touchline. Oh, he slips Nunez quite nicely there, gives him the old 1-2. Plays the ball into Rice. Rice lets the ball run under his foot and Haaland collects it and Doku comes away now. He's on his own though. He's got 5 people around him, Arsenal players, and he goes down. There's no foul. Oh, yes, there is a foul. I don't think he was going to give it at that stage. It looks like Declan Rice puts his hand up there and apologised for the poor pass. One time, Doku had 5 around him. He did well to come away with a free kick. I don't know foul it. Ball is spread out to the far side. Doku wins the throw. It's deep in the Arsenal half on the left-hand side for Man City. Throw's taken quickly. Man City being forced back. Comes away now. It's Gyökeres. I think his throw has been given, although Saka was coming away with it. Haaland battling with Saliba. Ball's laid back to Raya, who drives it long. It's headed away by Diaz. It's picked up by Zubimendi. He's lost the ball. It's given back to Gvardiol, and he can look forward. Plays a little ball inside. Gvardiol. Doku's now more central. There's the ball back to Gvardiol. Rodri goes down under the pressure. Saka's fouled him. Man City have weathered that storm, have they? Or Arsenal just losing a bit of intensity, maybe getting a bit frustrated again. Long ball is the fashion. I was reading something the other day that the long ball is coming back into fashion as Haaland pulls down Saliba. More of a rugby tackle than anything. It's a wonder Haaland don't get a yellow card for that. But play goes on. Timber, Bukayo Saka comes back inside. Calafiori. Eze. Timber's with him. Back to Eze. Tries to slip on inside to Saka, but Saka gets it back to Eze. Eze goes for a left-footed pass. It's headed away by Nunez. Rice is in there. Calafiori has got his foot high there as he made a tackle on Bernardo Silva and is penalised. Probably quite rightly too. Yeah, as I was saying, I was reading something the other day that the long ball has come back into fashion in the Premier League and people are beginning to notice it. There's been more long balls in this season than there ever has been since the Premier League first started. So it is coming back into fashion. A free kick's taken. Diaz down the right. Haaland wins the header, tries to knock it down to Silva, but it's played away. Doku wins the ball back. Rodri goes to Gvardiol. His ball through is picked up by Saliba. It was a poor ball. But then his pass is picked up by Doku. Doku goes down. There's no free kick. It goes through to Raya. Raya lays it to Rice. And he comes out of the penalty box and comes away down the left-hand side and gives it to Trossard. Trossard has Nunez in front of him, pulls the ball through for Gyökeres. Can he make it? No, he can't. It's well played by Ake. Gives the corner away, but covered Gyökeres nicely. He hasn't had much to feed on, hasn't Gyökeres, so far? Certainly had no chances. 17 minutes to go. You'd think that if Arsenal are going to get anything from this game, they'll want an equaliser pretty quickly. Rice is going to take this. Right-footed in-swinger again. In it comes. Donnarumma comes, gets a good punch on it this time, and it's all the way out the far side of the box. It's picked up by Saka, though. And the cross is put back in again. Haaland's up there with the header. Headed even further away. Picked up by Declan Rice, who's going to recycle it back into the far side, looking for Bukayo Saka. He lays it straight in. It's Gyökeres who went down, was it? The referee's having none of it. Rodri's lost the ball, though. Eze picks it up. He's battling with Doku for it. Doku comes away with the ball. Bernardo Silva lays it inside. And then it's rolled out by Reinders. Throw is wasted, though. O'Reilly defends it nicely. Another throw to Arsenal. Eze to Rice. Trossard back to Rice. Rice looked like he was going to cross it, but gives it back to Trossard. He gets it onto his right foot. Lays it out to the right-hand side to Zubimendi, who goes across to Timber to Saka. Saka with his right-footed cross. It's a good one. Calafiori's underneath it, but underneath it is right because he heads it over the bar. Another substitution for Man City. Haaland going off. Well, Haaland goes off. So Man City, with 15 minutes left, going to hold on or try to hold on to what they've got. So Gonzalez comes on for Haaland. I don't know a great deal about Gonzalez. And Donnarumma has eventually been booked for time wasting. Not before time, I don't think, as well. He's been doing it all game. This time he's got his yellow card. He takes the goal kick now. Rice goes up, doesn't get there, though. Ball comes out to Calafiori on the left-hand side, though. It's under pressure. Got a chance to go back, but Bernardo Silva's intercepting the pass. Goes out for a throw. Calafiori's going to take it quickly now. It's all Arsenal's time now. He's back to Gabriel. Zubimendi. Gabriel again. Saliba. Timber right. Saliba. Gabriel left. Zubimendi goes out to Timber. Timber has to go back. Saliba again. Saliba gives it to Saka. Eze comes inside. Eze gets the ball from Saka. Zubimendi. Calafiori square. Calafiori gets the ball. He's got Trossard in front of him, but he decides to go back. Back to Gabriel and then Saliba. Saka has got the ball now. Comes inside on his left foot, coming across, but away from the box. Calafiori gets the ball from Saka. It's forced him a bit wide. He leaves it inside to Trossard. Trossard cuts inside, gives it back to Saka. On his left foot, on the left-hand side this time. Goes on the inside left position, looking for that Just look and see what the whistle went for. Bernardo Silva went to make a tackle on Saka, and I don't know whether he's been penalised. Saka, I didn't know what for watching the incident. I don't know why, but it looks like a free kick has been given. Yeah, I agree. The rule was that if keepers time wasted, but not from it's when they're holding on to the ball that they get given. What is it? It's a corner. If they hold on the ball for too long, it's 8 seconds. He got a booking, did Donnarumma, from delaying the restart of the game, not from holding on to it for too long. If you get what I mean there. If he'd had the ball in his hands and was delaying the start of the game, he was supposed to hold on to it for 8 seconds before he kicks it out. Then it would have been given as a corner, but it was just from a dead ball. So he was delaying the start of the game, and that's why he got a yellow card and no corner was given. I hope you understand that. The ball's played long and it's just flicked away by Nunes. He's playing for an offside there, but it's not given, and it's well defended, Nunes. He's done well since he came on there. It's another corner to Arsenal, though. Looks like Martinelli's going to be coming on. Probably Trossard coming off. Yeah, I was surprised when they took Haaland off, and I thought, well, 15 minutes to go, and they're going to defend what they've got. It's a dangerous. You said earlier, didn't you? It's dangerous doing that, and it is. In comes the corner now. Donnarumma punch it. Didn't get much of a punch on it. It's helped away, luckily for him. Zubimendi trying to battle for it. The ball's high in the air and it's hooked away, but not far. Saka picks the ball up. He's having to go back towards his own goal, though. Eventually sprays it out to Declan Rice. And then Eberechi Eze cutting inside on his right foot. Goes back to Saliba. Rice with a lot of space in front of him. The deeper Man City now. Calafiori on the edge of the box on his right foot. He's going to go for a curler, but less said about that one, the better, I think. Donnarumma can't afford to delay the restart of the game now. He's already on a yellow card. Heads are up. Bernardo Silva's not going to win the first head, but he wins the second header. Doku can't beat Gabriel to it. It's played back forward. Down the line. It's a good bit of play by Man City. Doku, they're not committing much forward though. Doku again into the box. On his own though, he's got a chance of a shot there. He pokes it through the legs of Raya, but it's wide. Bernardo Silva picks the ball up from the opposite side. He's got Nunes in support and gets it to him. And then it's back to the halfway line. In fact, it's not even a very good ball. Back to Diaz, and a bit of a mistake between them and Donnarumma. Donnarumma didn't want to come and go, not, but he got there eventually. Saka then he's dragged back, and I don't know whether that's Riley or was it Gonzalez. Riley's down. One of the two of them fouled Saka, and one of the two of them's going to get a yellow card, I think. The crowd think this is a bit of play acting. Well, it looks like he's tackled by his own player there. O'Reilly's still down. We're not missing anything at the moment. You've got a few seconds before the play restarts. Please do become a subscriber and hit that like button. If you want to join us for further watch-alongs like this one, hit that notification bell. Thanks to everyone who supported the channel today. Thanks to Denise and Mark, although Mark hasn't been chatting much. Denise has been doing it all for him, which is no surprise. Trossard is eventually going off. Nwaneri comes on. It's all out attack now for Arsenal. They've got to get some out of this. At this point, with 6 minutes to go, plus whatever injury time there is, a point would look good for Arsenal now. O'Reilly looks like he's ready to come on, but he's got to wait 30 seconds on the touchline. And in the meantime, Ray is going to take the free kick from just inside his own area on the right-hand side. He floats one right towards the edge of the box. It's headed away. Picked up by Calafiori, lays it back to Rice. Rice turns and runs down the right-hand side. Out to Saka, left-footed. Gets a cross into the box. It's headed away by Rodri. Saka picks the ball up again. In fact, he lets it roll out for a throw. And it's going to be given to Declan Rice, who's going to go long. O'Reilly's coming back in position, although he's limping on that left foot a bit, but he's back in his defensive position anyway. Declan Rice about to take this long throw. It's headed away towards the edge of the box. Calafiori picks it up. Coming away. Gvardiolo comes away with that ball, though, and then goes down the line. Doku picks it up. And then he's fouled as he goes past his man, is he? Yep, free kick's given. Mark's chatting to the account too. Stone's about to come on, so even more defensive. So City are going to hang right back now and take what they get. O'Reilly goes off. Limping on that left foot from that last injury. Can only guess on how much added time there's going to be. 5-6 minutes at least. So there's still time for Arsenal to pinch an equaliser. It looks like Doku may be going off as well. So O'Reilly and Doku go off, and Savinho and Stones are on. Free kick's taken long. Headed easily away by Calafiori, picked up by Rice. Rice lays out to the left. Martinelli can't go around Nunez though. Bernardo Silva picks up the loose ball, plays the ball down the line. Savinho now onto his left foot. His ball inside is deflected out for a throw. City not in any hurry to take it. Savinho gives it back to Silva. And Savinho gets the ball back. He's offside and the free kick's given. Then he kicks the ball away, not far enough for the referee to book him. Raya gets the ball away. Rice, Calafiori to his left. He elects to go back to Saliba. Ranieri gives it to Rice. Back to Saliba. Back to Rice. Eze's square. Eze gets the ball. Bernardo Silva puts him under pressure, but he goes to Saliba, who goes out to Bukayo Saka. He has to cut inside. There's no space on the outside for him to go to. Rice gets the ball from Saliba. Pressure on from Arsenal. Out to left to Martinelli. Martinelli comes in on his right foot. Back to Rice. Everybody back for Arsenal. Calafiori puts a deflected cross in. It's picked up again by Saka. Out to Rice. Rice to Saliba. Nwaneri. Rice. Got to pick that pass through, and there's nothing there at the moment. Rice puts it behind Saka, and it's a throw to Man City. The crowd groan. Into the last minute. Nunez plays the ball forward. It goes out. No, it's kept in. Eze bundled over. Savinho taken quickly by Arsenal, as you would expect. Out to the left-hand side. Second now on this left-hand side. But he's given offside. Frustration for Bukayo Saka. Donnarumma is eventually going to take this. As we go into the added time. 7 minutes of added time, so there's still time here. Gvardiol puts the ball out. Martinelli's going to take this quickly. 7 minutes to hold out. He's going to leave it for Calafiori. Arteta being told to get back in his technical area. Saliba. Rice, who's more central now. Nwaneri chips the ball into the box. Everybody's attacking it, and it's headed away by Nunez. Well defended again by Nunez. Rice comes across to his left-hand side to take another in-swinging corner. Can Gabriel or someone like that get on the end of one? A lot of pushing going on, and it comes now. It's a poor one that's headed away at the near post. It's picked up by Saka, though. He has to turn back inside. Nwaneri gets it back out to Rice. He's come back on his right foot. Back to Nwaneri. Chips the ball to the back post. Headed away by Gvardiol. It's waiting to bring it down. It's well played. It's chipped inside to Rodri. Man City can come away, but they've got nobody up in attack so far. Savinho, but they're losing control of this ball of Man City, and Arsenal have won it back, and they've got a chance to attack again. But it's been slowed down by Saka, and the crowd are whining and saying, come on, move it faster. Eze coming forward now, chips the ball forward. Martinelli, has he scored? He has his chipped one out of Donnarumma. Donnarumma's fault there. He came out to the edge of the box and then realised he couldn't make it, and he gave Martinelli the chance to chip it over him, and he did that perfectly, and it rolled into the far post. And Arsenal have equalised. And Man City have only got themselves to blame here, and it's Pep Guardiola's tactics that have done this. Because he went defensive with 15 or 20 minutes to go, and he's only got himself to blame. Let's look at that ball again. It comes into Eze, who's deep, and there's a run there by Martinelli. and Ake sees him, puts the ball perfectly to him. He takes it in on his left foot, and Donnarumma is virtually on his penalty spot and makes Martinelli's mind up for him. And with his right foot, he just lifts it over Donnarumma. And what Donnarumma doing that far out there, I just do not know. Wow, was he that far out of his goal? He didn't need to be. His defenders were there. There's been a check there for offside, but it wasn't offside, and it is the equaliser. Are Arsenal going to go for the winner? Headed away. Gabriel. Ranieri, deep in his own half. Comes across to Gabriel. He drives it long down the left-hand side. Eberechi Eze brings it down nicely. Rodri is alongside him and wins the ball back. Ake now, down the left-hand side. Eze is chasing him. Rodri comes out to the right-hand side. It's Nunez. Bernardo Silva. Turning one's way, turn the other, goes back. Silva turns one way, then the other. Lays it inside. Tries to go for the return. And the foul's given against Calafiori. Still 2 minutes to go. But Man City have thrown this away with the negative tactics. Crowd whistling as Man City take the time over this free kick. It's Reinders. And it comes now. Headed away. And back in again there. I don't know why the keeper didn't come for that, but he didn't. It still bounced around on the edge of the box. Now Man City got a chance to break with Gyökeres. Martinelli. He's beaten to it by Nunez, though. It's well defended. Savinho now is going to come away down the right-hand side. Rice gets his foot in. Calafiori tidies up. Raya leads it out to the halfway line. Looking for a ball forward, looking for a run. There isn't any at the moment. Eze has it now. Bukayo Saka makes a run, but it's a poor ball that he can't reach. And then there's a foul given on Saka. 30 seconds to go. Ake on the left-hand side. There's Gonzalez, who's not contributed anything to the attack. Gvardiol chips the ball forward. Foul given on Ake. Substitution being made. It's like Zubimendi's going to come off. Zubimendi hasn't noticed it's him whose number was being held up. Chance for Man City to throw one into that box, but there's no Haaland there to add height and goal scoring power. And it comes. It's headed away, though, quite easily to the edge of the box. And Man City lay it all the way back to Donnarumma. Eze is going to put pressure on, and Donnarumma goes long. It's flicked on by Stones, but it's all the way through to Raya. We're into the 98th minute now. Raya's going to go long, down the middle. Gyökeres is chasing it. Diaz gets his foot to it. Ake is going to clear it further away, is he? Wasn't the best, but there's a foul there by Calafiori. And you would imagine that's probably just about it. We're a minute and a half over the added 7 minutes. And Gvardiol stood over this free kick. He's in no hurry whatsoever to take it. Chips it in. Down the line. Savinho. Arsenal win the ball back. It's lumped forward. Gyökeres battling for it, but he hasn't got the ball. And there's the final whistle. And Man City's negative tactics caused them to drop 2 points. Surprised by Pep's removal of all his attacking players and going on to defend over the last 20 minutes. And it turned round and bit him in the bum because Martinelli got an equaliser late on. Thanks to everyone who's joined us. Thanks, Denise. I'm glad you enjoyed it all. If you're not a subscriber, please do become a subscriber before you leave today. Hit that like button and hit the notification bell. It's been great having your support. Join us again next weekend for some more live watch-alongs. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day and I'll see you again soon.